Hey folks, this is Tushar Waqt and you're watching B10X and I'm back again with one more amazing video. And in this video, I'm going to let you know one AI tool that is going to work as the best alternative tool to the Midjourney, and you can also say Leonardo AI, because there have been a lot of users who are tweeting, who are actually, commenting on our videos where they state that they are not getting the access to use the Discord's Midjourney. Firstly, just because it is not for free, like how it was previously. And secondly, even in the Leonardo, the result that they are getting is not accurately well, and they just want to have a look at the better alternative AI. So in this video, I have brought up an AI tool which is called as Tensor Art AI, which is going to work as a best alternative of this Leonardo, or you can say Midjourney.
Happy New Year! If your resolution for 2024 is getting accelerated career growth along with a good salary hike, then you are at right place. If you want to do the same, you should be learning ChatGPT and AI tools and how you can integrate them for your own advantage.
So Tensor.art is a website where you can actually build up community, meet up people like your creators with your interest and lot of things. And also you can meet, persons who are doing the best prompts. Creating the best AI images with using good prompts. Do not worry, even if you don't know how to create a prompt which you can use to give up the feed to this Tensor Art, or not only to Tensor Art, or also to another, image generation AI tools. I'll let you know the tool. But before then, let's have a look at this AI tool and its feature and the ways of using this AI tool. Okay, so before moving ahead, I would like to tell you one thing, that AI is now taking over the world, and in such a short span of time, we have seen so many layoffs. Millions of jobs have been replaced by the AI and whatnot. You don't want to get affected by this recession wave, right? Well, AI won't replace you, but the person using AI will, and this is the promise and the statement is Aditya are saying. So if you want to save your job and become irreplaceable in your career, so join this 2 hours of AI tools workshop, in which you will get to learn about the best AI tools to upskill yourself, increase your productivity, and to enhance your career. Make sure your future secure with us. Join our workshop by clicking the link given in the description below, and this is the page with which you can register your workshop. So we'll go with step by step, breaking down the process and having a look at the each and everything. So firstly, all we'll be doing is first we'll click on the sign in button, and let's get signed in here with our Gmail Google's account. I'll click on continue with Google. I'll log in with my Google's Gmail account. Okay, so now we have successfully logged in here. Under the create section on the arrow mark, when you click on it, you'll get to see the classic mode and the workflow mode. So basically this just changes the way you see the website, and if you just click on the classic mode, let's click on it here. So the classic mode is the one where you can actually go and create the images. So before we create up the images, let's have a look at the images that has been generated by this AI tool by the creators. Let's click on this creative. Let's open this creative, and also I'll open this spider one creative. I'm personally liking this one, and let's open this devil one. Even I am liking this one. Let's go with one by one. So 17 people have downloaded this till yet, and the base model is SDXL. You'll get to see and understand each and everything with time you spend on this AI tool. And the runs, it means the people who have been runs have used this image, it is around 24,619 times. And the commercial use, it can be used on generation services, and it includes few of the things. And the creator is this one, which is in the future land. When I just click on this here, you can see the creators page, and you can also go and follow them. You can also connect with them, and in which they have also added their, just like Instagram bio, they have added this other social media links in order to connect with them. So if you want to know and understand that how does she created or how does he created this image, under the image section you can see that the prompt has been generated here. So this is such a very big prompt, and yes, obviously just because of a very big prompt, the image results is obviously very super crazily made well. And when I just look at these any of the images, another images, so this is the dragon one cinematic scene. Just have a look at the the images that has been generated, and let's have a look at the prompt. It is Guild Wars roleplay game fantasy art style capture LoRa for XDXL 1.0. A trigger word is not needed, but specifying either Guild Wars or Guild Wars 2 in the prompt modulates the appearance. Default strength 1 of 1.0 is a good default. It can be even raised to higher like 2.0. So with respect to the very good prompt, the more the output will be looking like. Let's have a look at this image, and notice this: if you want to change the image, once you click on changing the image, you will get to see that these are the same results, but only, the prompt is same, but only the change is happening with the regeneration button. Okay, so let's do a thing. I'll go to a tool called as Gravity Write. So Gravity Write is one of the best tools that I have been going through. I use this for a lot of copywriting works, a lot of for YouTube script writing works, and I'm just crazily attached with this tool because this has a lot of tools under this one copywriting AI tool. It has SEO tools, YouTube tools, and a lot of tools. So I have made a specific detailed video on this AI tool. Just go and check out it from RB10X YouTube channel. So let's go to this image prompts section and let's click on the AI art section. So all you have to do is we have to give the information as how this AI tool is asking us, like what subject do you want to have in the image. I will write as Doraemon. What action should be the subject be doing? Basically I'll be writing something like playing cricket. What is the time and day of the environment? Noon time, dusky environment before rain, 4 p.m. Which art form to use? Illustration, watercolor, oil painting. I would click as oil painting. So let's have a look at the result that this Gravity Write has given us. An oil painting illustrates the whimsical world of Doraemon as the iconic character indulges in a game of cricket during a dusky afternoon at 4 p.m. The scene radiates a tranquil yet vibrant atmosphere. So personally, I'm not reading any of the another prompt. I'll just copy this one. I'll get back to this Tensor Art AI tool. Let's come to this tool and let's click on this create button. And now the model, whichever you want to use, whatsoever the model is, you can choose the model. Like for now, I'm not selecting any of the model. I'll just write something here as whichever I have copied. Negative prompts is no other characters. I want to make it for a portrait, which will be kind of a full screen mode in mobile phone. And the sampling method, you get to see a lot of different sampling methods which you want to, like if you want to create it for any specific size, there is also a preset which includes Euler, Euler 1, Euler A, LMS, LMS Keras, GDIM, LCM, Huon, and DPM fast, DPM tone. Lot of you see the option. And say it if you want to put any kind of specific information, keep it empty if you just making for a random purpose. And has.flx and a detailer. So basically this is because it improves the hand deformities to some extent, and the has.fix is for the more details and higher quality. Let's select this one. So it is an kind of AI tool which I would probably say that it should be used only if you have little pre-information about the AI tool. Okay, and in a game of cricket, the scene radiates works error. Okay, let's not worry about it. I'll remove the word Doraemon. Let's select this style. Let's write the word again. Let's click on the generate, but I still get the error. Let's have a look at the different prompts, that how the different prompts are, and with the same style you can actually go and create one. So I'll do one thing. I'll just copy any of this prompt. I'll just copy here, and so this is being generated. In the meantime, I'll close this one. I'll close this one, and when I just wrote evening time, so this is what the image is generated. So okay, I have just copied this one. I'll just click on the create mode. I'll just copy this one. Let's click on the word create, generate. So with the help of right information, I think the prompt that we made was not right. So all we have to do is just change the subject, and you just have to make sure that whatever the prompt you are using, like instead of Doraemon, I'll write something as Looney Tunes. Let's click on create content. So this is the image that we have created right now. Let's click on create once again. Let's change it. Let's change it the VA. I'll choose automatic. In the stable diffusion, I'll choose something like this. I wanted to make a portrait one. Let's click on the generate button. Let's copy this information from any other prompt, and now let's click on the generate button. Still it's not working. Okay, let's click on the generate button. So the way of creating the prompt is should be something like you are expressing that how you are actually wanting this. With an example, if I say you, like I wanted to create a fantasy atmosphere that leans more towards an Asian culture, yet during the training process I realized it still retains distinct elements of Western civilization. When I just click on it, you get to see this image. So basically you can rotate it, you can download it, and even if you want to make some changes, just come to this section and click on this Creator Studio. Just come to this profile, and under the model section you can see the images that you have created. Like if I just select this model, okay, and I'll just copy this show more thing. So basically this is made with HTML. Let's copy the same entire prompt which has been listed here. Let's click on the create button. I'll paste the information, and let's click on the generate button. Let's wait for a moment, and now you can see that the image will be generated within few seconds. So please make sure that the image you are generating will be expired automatically in 15 days. So you please make sure that you save all your images that you are actually creating with this AI tool, because it is very necessary. If you're not making sure that it is whether being saved or not, you will be worried then. in. So these are the images that we have created. Like this is one image, and let's have a look at more of the images. This is one image, this is one, this is one, and this is one. So it actually, and if you want to create an image with using an existing image, all you have to do is come to this image to image section, upload any of the photo, and then write the prompt if you want anything, and then it will be done. And even if you want to upload any kind of animate any kind of creative, all you have to do, like, let's do one thing. Let's download this creative for now. Let's save it in the desktop. Okay, it is done. Let's go to the creative section. Let's click on the animate. Let's select this model, add motion. What kind of motion do I want? Something like this, tilt up. So basically there are few technical things like string play, spider baby meme. I'll just select this, click on the generate button, and let's wait for a moment and let's see the result. And in the meantime, the animated version is being generated. All you can understand one more thing is that there is a section called select images to post. Once you click here, you just have to select the images, something like this, and you just have to click on the next button, and you can actually go and post it out in your profile under the Tensor Art AI tool. And you can also create your own profile with which people will start connecting with you because of your prompts, because of your image that you have generated on your own. And you can also build up a community for your designs. And just like other social media network, you can keep on networking with other image generators who use AI tools just like this, and not just like this, also the other AI tool creators whom you can contact with. And also there is a way of making money, and also you can use this for creating graphics, and you can give these things as a service to your clients. It depends on you. It is not a mandatory thing. This is just made for educational purposes. I hope you found the video useful. We do understand that this video is kind of bit technical because this AI tool is something that is not going to be very easy. But if you are a professional image designer, or you are a professional image creator who used to work a lot on Adobe After Effects, Adobe Photoshop, or DALL-E, or with any of the respective designing tools or the creation tools, this AI tool is one of the best AI tools that I would be suggesting you, because there is a lot of very, very, very professional options that you can choose. You can select and create the best images that you are looking for. So this was all about Tensor Art. You were watching B10X. I hope you found the video useful. If yes, then let me know by giving a thumbs up to this video, and let me know that what are the other ways that you can use this Tensor Art AI tool, and not just that, what are the other AI tools that you use on your daily basis in the comment section below. We all will be interacting, and it will be a way to learn and grow together. Thanks for staying tuned with B10X. This was Tushar Waqt. I sign off here, and I'll meet you with the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.